Welcome to Yoga with Dana Marie. My friends, today we're going to spend a little bit of time focusing more on some pranayama techniques, more some breath work. So, we're going to start out like that today. And then I want you to stay connected to your breath and have that really be your focus of your practice today. Um, Working on balancing out the inhales and exhales as we move. And I'll give you reminders along the way, like I always do. So we're going to sit though for a little bit, or if you would rather lay down, you can. You can sit on a blanket if you would like. We just want to get into a comfy spot. Okay, maybe find those sit bones underneath you, and maybe just sway around a little bit here before we sit still. Kind of check in on your spine. I'm just going to wave it up through the crown of the head for a moment here. And then we're going to come back to center, lengthening gently up through the crown of the head, closing your eyes. Now you can either place your hands in your lap, you can place them on your knees, or extend the arms out in front with the heart center lifted up a little bit. And just tune into your breath, not trying to shift it, just paying attention to the breath that you're bringing onto your mat this afternoon. Notice the sensations within your body. Soften the shoulders, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the tongue, smoothing out the skin on the face. And then begin to notice your breath going a little bit deeper, deeper into your lungs. You feel the belly expand as you use your diaphragm as well. As you exhale, you feel your core muscles engage a little bit. Paying attention again to the sensation of your breath. Bringing your breath in through the nose. Nice long breath out. So as you take your breath a little bit deeper, you feel the rib cage expand, the belly expand, but also think of the sides of the body filling up as well as into the back. So you're directing your breath through the whole torso. And then I want you to focus on counting your breath. So we're going to find that balance, counting to 4 on your inhale, and then counting to 4 on your exhale. So just a nice smooth inhale to 4, nice long exhale to 4. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Taking a few more breaths as I talk about the next part. So now we're going to add a pause. Once we inhale, when we get to 4, we're going to hold for a breath and then exhale and hold. So you're going to add a little breath retention after your inhale and after your exhale. So begin bringing your inhale in through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, pause. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, pause. Continue with that breath. So pranayama is all about training our breath, bringing that focus of awareness within. Having that control of our breathing to calm our nerves, to bring us into the present moment. Now just go back to free breathing, just focusing on your inhale and your exhale without the pause, and notice how your breath feels. Notice the sensations within your body. So now we're going to play with pausing as we inhale. So how this will go is we'll inhale and then pause, and inhale a little bit more and pause, and inhale again and pause, and inhale again and pause, and then a long exhale to the count of 4. So we'll inhale, 1, pause, inhale 2, pause, inhale a little bit more, 3, pause, inhale 4, pause, and exhale. Again, inhale 1, pause, inhale a little bit more, pause, inhale again, pause, and inhale again, pause, and exhale. Just notice what's happening in your body as you do this. We'll do it again. Big breath in, nice slow breath in. Inhale, pause, inhale a little bit more, pause, inhale again, pause, one more time, exhale. Now go back to your free breathing, your own breath, at your own pace. Maybe tuning into the ujjayi breathing, where you allow yourself to hear your breath a little bit more and feel the vibration as you exhale. Where you feel that restriction in your throat. You hear the sound. And again, just stay with your free breathing. A few more breaths. If you want to extend the arms out, palms can face up, resting the backs of the wrists on your knees, brighten up through the heart center. And again, just stay with that pace. Even if in your mind you have to count to 4, and then as you exhale the 4, you don't have to pause anymore. We're not taking that breath into our practice. Just trying to find that rhythm now. And so I'll bring you a little blessing into your practice today. All right, a blessing through emotional upheaval. An emotional storm is forming and things may seem chaotic for a while, but as the storms subside, a blessing is revealed. Respect all points of view, for we each view the world a little differently. Things are being shaken up for good reason, and all involved will benefit. And then we'll seal that blessing into our heart center with Anjali Mudra. And then release the hands and we'll open the eyes, smile. All right. So we're going to take our hands on our knees. Maybe if you're in cross leg, great. If your legs are out, perfect. We're just going to make some circles. Nice deep breaths getting into the spine. Make sure you're going in both directions. And then we'll come back to center and lengthen up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders. And then we'll inhale, taking the arms up. And then exhale, we're going to take that right hand down, reach up and extend out. Thinking of filling up that left lung with your breath. So you get into those tight little spaces in between the ribs. Feel that nice stretch at the top of your pelvis. And then from here, just relax the arm down for a little stretch in the neck. And again, just focus on the inhale and exhale. And we'll slowly come back up. Inhale, take those arms. Exhale. Breathing here. Good. And then we're going to bring that arm back. Relax the shoulder and breathe. And slowly come back up. Good. Roll the shoulders a couple times. And then we'll go one at a time. Break up all that craziness in our upper back and shoulders. And then maybe go forward with it. And just let your spine wave around with it too. You don't have to be stiff and rigid. And then go back a couple more times. And then both up, back, and then soften them down. Good. Alrighty. So we're going to come into a twist. We're going to take that right hand behind. So inhale. So again, think the count of 4 on your inhale. And then as you exhale, count of 4. Inhale. Exhale. One more big breath in. Exhale. We're going to inhale back to center. Exhale. Take that left hand behind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And we'll slowly come back to center. All right. So let's head on to our hands and knees. So spreading out those hands. Knees are right under the hips. And just take a moment here and find some stability in being just on the hands and knees. So we're not relaxed. I want you to press down through the shins, press into the hands, draw the belly gently up. Eyes are gonna maybe look towards the top of your mat so you're not dropping your head. And again, take a couple breaths. Even your breath out. Now, relax the spine, relax the shoulders. And don't worry about lifting the head right away, but I just want you to kind of feel out as you sink into the spine here. The pelvis tilts, the sit bones lift. And then press down, and we're gonna pull it up for your cat stretch. Nice deep breaths. Hold here. And now we'll put that flow together. Again, move to the count of 4. Inhale and exhale. So here we go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Couple more times. And just notice that you're moving a little bit slower as you keep pace with your breath. So stay in your cat stretch and just let the spine wave around, whatever feels good. You can move through the hips and the head. You can pull up through the belly. Again, just explore into the spine, moving in all directions. And then come back to center, that nice strong center. And then we're gonna shift back to child's pose. Sink the bottom towards your feet. Rest the head. Breathing here. Reaching the arms forward. We're gonna press down and slowly come back up. And then you're gonna shift forward to your modified plank and lower. Sliding those forearms forward. And just think of your sphinx being nice and soft and loose. So we're not pressing so much. I'm encouraging your shoulders to be by your ears. Maybe just roll the shoulders around here. Let the head wave. But again, stay connected to that balance in your breath. And then we're going to come back to center and then pull strength up through the lower belly. Lift and shine the heart center up. Press down through the forearms. Press down through the tops of the feet. And then we're going to slowly release. Bring the hands in line with the chest. And we're going to tuck those toes. Press up. And we're going to find our first down dog. So have that playful attitude in your down dog. Maybe pedaling those heels, bending those knees, shifting the hips side to side. But again, stay connected to your breath. Inhale up on the toes. Eyes are going to look towards the top of your mat. And we'll step our feet forward to a halfway lift. So maybe widen out those feet a little bit. Again, maybe have that count in your head, or maybe you have found the balance where you don't need to count anymore. On your next exhale, bend those knees, relax the head. And then we'll press down through the feet, roll your spine all the way back up. Roll the shoulders, lift the heart center, press down through the legs, landing in Tadasana. So taking a couple breaths here. Again, adjust the feet, feel the strength up through the legs. And maybe use a visual for a couple breaths. Thinking of your inhale coming from your toes. So it's going to sweep up through the front of the body for the count of 4. So as it does, it's going to lift and energize the legs, the belly, lifting that heart center up to the crown of the head. And then as you exhale, you feel the shoulders soften. You feel your tail sink towards the floor, and you feel yourself get present in your feet. So just taking a few more breaths here with that visual. It just allows you to activate your muscles and remember to work from the ground up. So I use that visualization a lot in my own practice. So maybe that's something that you can throw in your yoga toolbox. All right, so we're going to do a couple sun salutations with some variation. So from our mountain pose, and I want you to continue to stay focused on that pace, okay? So as we inhale, press down through the legs, nice and slow, arms up. Exhale. Inhale, we're gonna lift. Exhale here. We're gonna send that right foot back and lower the knee. So if you need to readjust, you certainly can. Just taking some time here. Again, focusing on that pace. If your mind starts to wander, bring it back to your breath and maybe add the counting again. So we're going to inhale, lift the knee. Exhale, send that foot back. Inhale, find your plank. Exhale, chaturanga all the way down. So hands are on either side of our chest, rolling the shoulders, and maybe coming up for a cobra, or if Sphinx feels better. And then on your exhale, slowly come down. Tuck the toes, press up, finding your down dog. Spreading out those hands, drawing strength up through the lower belly. Inhale up on the toes, eyes look forward. We're going to lower that left knee, walk the hands to the left, and send that right foot forward. And we'll keep the hands on the inside for this side. And make sure you're not dumping your weight in that back knee. So we want to make sure that we're either tucking the toes or you're pressing down through that shin. Good. Tuck the back foot under, lift the knee, and we'll step it forward. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale. Take another breath. And then press down through the feet and we'll rise up. Exhale. Do that again. Big breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Take the hands down. Step that left foot back. Bringing that left knee to the floor. Now maybe stay right here. You can root down through those legs and come up. Always thinking out about your poses from the ground up. Reconnect. And then we'll take the hands back. Inhale, lift the knee. Exhale, take the foot back. Inhale into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Sphinx, cobra, or up dog. And down dog. And again, find your breath. Eyes are going to look towards the top of your mat. We're going to lower that right knee, walk the hands to the right, and send that left foot forward. Feel free to readjust your lunge. But again, think from the feet. Anymore, I'm constantly lifting my toes and wiggling and making sure I have stability. Good, bring the hands down. Lift that back knee and we'll step forward. Inhale, nice and slow, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Take another breath in and out. And then inhale, press down through the feet, we'll rise up. Exhale. And take a breath and just take a moment here and notice how your body's feeling. All right, so arms at your side. So we're gonna go nice and slow through one Namaskar beat. Okay, just one. But again, have that pace of your breath. I'm gonna add extra breaths so that we can keep that pace. For me, I have to add extra breaths in my own practice. So I'm assuming there's other people that need that help too. so, um, so again, we're standing at the top of our mat, Samasthitihi, bringing the big toes together, little space between your heel, or you can have your feet a little bit separated. Nice deep breath in. As you exhale, bend and squeeze the knees. Take a look at the toes. Inhale, pull up through the belly, chair pose. Take another breath here. On your exhale, nice and slow, find your fold. Take another breath. Inhale, we'll lengthen halfway. Then as you exhale, walk your feet back to plank. Hold here, big breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Sphinx Cobra or Up Dog. And moving to Down Dog. And then take another big breath in and out. Now, eyes are going to look towards the top of your mat. You can either take a big step forward with your right foot or lower the left knee, step the right foot forward, then spin that back heel. Okay? Press down through the legs. And as we inhale, we're going to come up. Take another full breath in and out here. One more breath as you brighten up in your warrior. As you exhale, take those hands down. Take the foot back. Take a breath for your plank. And then if you need to modify, knees can come down. Exhale. Inhale. Sphinx Cobra or Up Dog. And Down Dog. And again, take a breath. Eyes are going to look forward. You can take a big step with that left foot. Or again, a modification to get that foot forward. Drop the knee, step the foot, spin the heel. Okay? Press down as you come up. Again, find that pace. You're going to feel the shift of your breath as you move through vinyasa. Exhale. Our heart gets pumping a little bit more. Our body gets warmer. Finding your plank. Lowering the knees. Exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale. Sphinx Cobra or Up Dog. And Down Dog. Remembering that child's pose, you can sneak that in place of a down dog anytime. But feel out your breath. One more breath in and out. And then we're going to lift up on the toes. Eyes will look forward. And we're going to walk our feet back up. halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take another full breath in and out. And then inhale, lift. Bend and squeeze those knees. Coming back to your chair pose. Hold chair for a breath. And back to center. Good job. All right. So, our gentle vinyasa class, right? Okay, so let's take the legs out wide and wiggle out your feet. Wiggle out your toes. Feet are parallel. Taking the hands to the hips. Lift up, brighten up through that heart center. And then as you exhale, we'll fold. And then once you're folded, think of maybe wiggling out through those feet again. Wiggle the toes out. Think of tilting that pelvis forward a little bit more, where the sit bones are going to lift up towards the ceiling. Good, inhale. We're going to lengthen halfway. And then turn the heels in, toes out. Bending the knees, but sitting the bottom back and down. Okay. And then keeping that squat, we're going to take our arms out. Pull up through that pelvic floor. Now lower that right arm and we're going to reach up and over. Breathe, stay connected to your breath. Stay connected to your core. Slowly bring it back to center. And then we're going to take left elbow to left knee, reach. Come back to center. Bend those elbows. Big smile. Ooh, we feel those quads. Good. And then straighten the legs. Hello. All right, go ahead and shake the legs out. Good job. Okay. So coming back to the top of your mat. And once again, finding mountain pose. And notice your breath. Notice the sensations of your breath. As the heart pumps a little bit faster, as the blood pumps faster throughout our body. Our breath might feel a little choppy. So just try to smooth it out. And then inhale, press down, lengthen up. Exhale, we're gonna fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And we're gonna send that right leg up. Big breaths, supported warrior 3 here. Bring that foot back down. Fold. Inhale, lengthen. We're going to extend that left leg. And connect to your breath. Slowly release. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen again. Taking the hands down and walk our feet back. Finding your down dog. And then slowly release to the knees. You can open those knees wide. Sit your bottom back and reach the arms out. Good. Slowly come back up onto our hands and knees. Inhale, melt the spine. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, melt the spine. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale one more time. Exhale. Looking back at the feet, cross the ankles, and we'll shift onto our bottom. So extending the legs out in front, find those sit bones. We're gonna lengthen up nice and tall here. And just feel out a moment with Dandasana, staff pose, flexing the feet, legs are strong. Brighten up through the heart center, shoulders roll down. And then we're gonna slowly begin to fold forward. Think of your belly moving towards the thighs as you extend the crown of the head towards the top of the feet. Nice deep breaths. So remember, your flexibility will get you to a certain point. And then in your fold, adding abdominal strength will help you fold a little deeper. But keep that thought of lengthening and then hugging in a little bit more. Good, we'll slowly come back up and bring the left foot on the inside of the right leg. We'll lengthen here. For Janushirasana, exhale as you reach out. Once again, some nice deep breaths. Good, slowly come back up. And we'll switch, taking that left leg out, right foot in. And again, readjust yourself. Lengthen up nice and tall. And then we'll slowly fold forward. And then we'll slowly come back up. So just notice now that we're not in a vinyasa, it's a little bit easier to maintain that balance in your breathing. All right, so before we go into Shavasana, I want you to come back to your easy seat for a moment. And we're going to do a little shoulders with our eagle arms here. So open up. We're going to cross right arm on top, swirl those arms around. Breathe. And then inhale, we'll open. And then we'll take the left arm on top, swirl the arms around. Good, inhale as you open. And taking the hands behind you, roll the shoulders, send that heart center up. Really brighten up across the chest. Good. All right. So before we head on to our back, I want you to we're just going to take 2 minutes and check in again with our breath. So I want you to sit up nice and tall. Even check in on how your seated position feels. Do the same seated position that you did at the beginning of class. So you have that comparison of your body in that position. So just take some time and close your eyes. And we're just going to focus on our Ujjayi breathing. Feeling that breath come in through the nose, through the sinuses. Allow it to brighten up the skull. As you exhale, you feel that little restriction in the back of the throat. You hear the sound and vibration as you exhale. And again, just let your breath flow. Keeping the space soft in your mouth. Just notice how your body's feeling. So we use the asana, our practice, as a way to warm up our body, to tune into our breath, and allowing our mind to relax for a little meditation. Where you feel more settled, you feel more present. All right, one more breath in and out. And open your eyes. We're going to go on our back and do a couple more things before Shavasana. So as you lay on your back, just allow yourself to get grounded. Feet on the floor, back on the floor, finding your breath. And we're going to come into a stretch for our hip. So we're going to take that right ankle across the left thigh and just let that right knee move over a little bit here. You can always adjust the foot. And then you can lift that left foot up. Another little trick, if you have a block, you can put your block right under the sacrum. So you're already lifted a little bit. And then it tends to be a little bit easier where I don't even really have to grab my leg. Um, and it also works like right in the top of the pelvis. That block kind of gets into some of the muscle there. So feel it out if that's something that you would like to try. If you also have a bolster or something like that, you can put it on your bottom as well. Good, and then we'll slowly release. If you have something underneath you, just set it aside for a moment. We're gonna let that leg cross over, arms open out to either side. Shift your bottom to the right. We're gonna twist to the left. Eyes can look out past that right hand. Really focusing the breath moving into the belly. And then we'll slowly bring it back to center. Uncross the leg. And then we'll take that left ankle on top of the right knee. Again, if you wanted to lift your bottom up, you certainly can. And then when you feel ready, you can lift that right foot, drawing the legs in. Nice deep breaths. And then we'll slowly release. And if you got something under you, go ahead and remove it. Cross that left leg on top, open the arms, shifting the bottom to the left, and we'll twist to the right. Slowly coming back to center. And we'll uncross the legs. And just take a moment, bring that left knee in, take the other leg out. And then we'll switch. And then extend the legs out. Open the legs apart from each other a little bit. Let the feet roll out. Arms are at the sides. Maybe wiggle the shoulders underneath you. Take the chin away from the collarbones. And just breathe here. Just free breathing, not trying to shift your breath. Just allow your breath to flow with ease. Allowing yourself to soften the toes, the spaces in between the toes, the bottom and top of the feet. The ankles are relaxed. You feel the backs of the legs melting into the floor. The tops of the legs are relaxed, especially around the knees. You feel your torso fully supported underneath you. Arms are rested with the fingers gently curled. Relaxing the jaw, the tongue, skin on your face, the skin surround your skull. So soften the eyebrows, ears, skin around your nose and mouth. And just staying present here, allowing your practice to soak into the cells in your body, brightening you up from the inside out, every breath. Just taking one more nice deep breath in and out. And then begin to wiggle the fingers, the toes, giving yourself a little stretch or yawn. Eventually, we're going to roll and rest onto our side. Coming back up when you're ready. Just making your way to a seated position. Bring your hands to your heart center, closing your eyes as you bow your head. Taking a moment of gratitude for the time that we spent on our mat. Time connecting with our breath today, feeling out the pace, feeling out the sensations with each and every breath, that connection between our breath, our movements, that allows our spirit to brighten up from the inside out. Honoring that beautiful light within you. May we honor that beautiful light in every being that crosses our path. Wishing you a wonderful day. Namaste.
Namaste.